cathartic to just scream, "I'm fine." Because after a while, you tell yourself it enough and maybe it feels a little bit more real. I think it's sort of an anthem. Just feeling a little bit like you're spiraling. It's the mantra that I tell myself in the mirror in the morning.
It's like when you're crying in your car and you're driving on the highway and it's raining and like all your makeup's messed up and you're sobbing and you're just like, everything's fine, it's fine, everything's good. You know, trying to keep yourself together.
The song's called I'm Fine, but it's so frenetic, so fast, right? That clearly the author is not fine, right? And that irony kind of speaks throughout the song.
Maybe I just need someone to come answer me.
I don't know what Nicole said.
I remember we had like this huge long list of band names, like an obscenely long list.
It was like the top of the list. I was like, what about Lemon Boy? And I was like, yeah, that works, okay. Like,
sounds cool to me.
Done, close the book, move on.
Tonight on Band in Seattle, punk three-piece all-girl boy band Lemon Boy brings their fresh, fast, and fun songs to Pioneer Square. Welcome to Band in Seattle, live from the historic Central Saloon.
I can be there for you and pick up all of the pieces, drag them out. If you want to, I can be there for you and pick up all of the pieces, sort them out.
I started playing clarinet when I was in 4th grade. A band kid, all growing up in high school, did concert band, jazz band, marching band. Huge band geek. That was kind of how I learned a lot about music stuff, and then ended up taking some guitar lessons and piano lessons as a kid.
I got my first guitar when I was 9 because my mom was like, you have to learn like an instrument. She's like, I don't care what it is, clarinet, flute, oboe. And I was like, I want to learn the electric guitar. And she's like, oh my God.
Want to, I can be there for you and pick up all of the pieces, drag them out. If you want to, I can be there for you and pick up all of the pieces, sort them out, and lift you up somehow, lift you up somehow, lift you up somehow.
Well, we had a mutual friend, Yaz and I. His name is Todd Magalay. Shout out to Todd. He's in this band called Yuffie. I had been talking to him about how much I missed playing music and how much I wanted to play music with other women, and I had never really put that much effort into looking for other people to play music with. I was definitely just like kind of waiting for that to fall into my lap.
I had just moved here because I was like in the southeast at the time and living in that area in that part of the States. I had a lot of friends in Seattle, and so I visited Seattle a few times and I like fell in love with it. And so I just did the move. I moved across the country, and the first thing I did was like when I was meeting people, I'm like, I'm trying to start like this punk like ride girl band, like who do you know, hook me up, I'm Yaz, here's my business card, like wheeling and dealing.
Then we met at the Southgate roller rink. Todd brought us together.
And he's like, you should come. Like, I'll introduce you to Nicole. She's really into skating. Like, you guys have so much in common. It's crazy. So I go to the roller rink and I'm really scared and like the lighting's really good and everyone looks really cool. And I'm just like,
I remember both of us being extremely intimidated by the other person because we were both so cool.
Todd's like, yeah, this is Nicole. And then like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my whole life, like rolls over to me and is like, sup? And I'm like, oh my God, she hates me. I'm not cool enough for her.
That was pretty much it. We decided to start jamming together.
It's funny because in retrospect, Todd thought she was trying to start a ska band, but she was joking. And so I thought she actually wanted to start a ska band. So I was like, I don't know if you're interested, but I want to do like a punk band. She's like, oh, that sounds great. Super fun. Yeah, we joke that it's about Twilight, like the books, which are terrible and toxic.
One of the first songs me and Yaz worked on together, we really wanted to write like a little Halloween song. So we had a lot of fun writing those lyrics. They're very cheesy.
That song was probably one of our first songs where we like 100% like workshopped it with the same, I guess, like energy.
I just love screaming about vampires. That song goes hard, but it's like very lighthearted.
When we return, find out more about Lemon Boy.
I said, oh no, you'll be at my show. Honest, be good, just like you would. The fashion makes me feel so good. The fashion makes me feel like the fashion makes me feel so good. The fashion makes me feel like
Oh No is like our Blink-182 song, I feel like. Very pop punk in a good way. Me and Yaz have both had this experience where like you're playing a show and you see your ex in the audience and it's just like that feeling you get in your chest.
There's a lot of stress with playing shows and you can't choose who goes to your show. So sometimes while you're playing live in the middle of a song, you're like, oh no, so-and-so is here. Now I have to sound really good or really bad, depending on your relationship, I don't know. And just like the stress of like not having control in those situations.
The song has a really fun interpolation of a Blink-182 song where it kind of hints at a Blink-182 song but subverts the lyrics.
how could you see the
were just playing together for a bit. Nicole was really good, so at the time we would both play guitar. And then COVID happened. So this like crazy thing happened. I don't know if you remember. Because we're the same person, we both like skating. So we spent like the summers skating because the vaccine wasn't out yet. And then eventually we started playing with another friend at the time. And then last year, Ethan joined.
Yaz and I actually used to work together, both work in video games. We were kind of playing in a punk band prior to COVID. You know, Yaz and Nicole had this group. I would just kind of fill in initially. Jokingly, they'd kind of fire me during every show. And then eventually they stopped firing me.
We just had so much fun with him. We're like, what if you stayed? What if you stayed forever?
We bullied him into staying with the band. He is now part of the girl band and he embraces that fully. So he's part of the all-girl boy band now.
It doesn't matter to me. If I say so. You mean nothing to me unless I say so. It wasn't always this way until I said no. They were right about you. I didn't say so.
My best friend. We all wore these like cheesy best friend necklaces today. Jamming with her for the first time was scary because she was just like godly shredding and I'm like struggling with bar chords. But she is just truly so talented. She is a machine that you like pour sugar into and like godly guitar riffs just come out.
Nicole's really good at figuring out how to, because we're such a small band, like you have to like really fill the gaps for each other, and she's really good at like filling the gaps. She's also a very good guitarist, and that's one thing that was really refreshing about playing with Nicole was I feel like for whatever reason I was playing with a lot of like more beginner musicians. She gets it. I'll be like, what if we did this instead? She'll be like, done, got it. And I'm like, cool. It's so easy to collaborate with her, and she's really like a clever lyricist too.
When Nicole is delivering the vocals, it is oftentimes more of how she emotes, right? Not quite half-spoken, but conversational. When Yaz sings, it's more of a like direct kind of melodic expression. So they both kind of add something different.
Until they bleed. Girls like that like gatekeep. I wanna rip your throat out with my teeth. Sugar daddy, take care of me. I don't wanna be a human being. Sugar daddy, what's wrong with me? Is it internalized? Me, sugar daddy, take care of me.
Sugar Daddy was because we're all broke. We were like, wouldn't it be so cool? I think Nicole was like, wouldn't it be cool if we had like a band Sugar Daddy?
Sugar Daddy is a really fun one. It is a really silly song. It's like very memey. But in all seriousness, it's kind of about wanting to feel like you're being taken care of by your community, your country, your government, socialized healthcare, things like that that are like really near and dear to like me and Yaz. So like Sugar Daddy is really just like a frustration with the system that sort of like forces you to always be in this like girl boss grind set mindset and just like wanting to live like a slower life. Yeah, that song surprisingly political for being a cheesy song called Sugar Daddy.
After the break, discover more about Lemon Boy.
Why don't you like me? Do you hate my security? Why don't you have me? Do you hate my stability? I have this brain, I have this body, and in the end, it'll kill me!
So me and Yaz, she is a fantastic artist. So I worked as a software engineer for a long time, and that was tricky making that work with shows and the band. I ended up quitting my job, and Yaz had just finished up a contract she was working on as an artist. So we have sort of started going into business together, and we're developing a video game together. We kind of are self-employed, which has been really helpful with the band because number one, we see each other all the time to work on a video game together and also to do band stuff. The one thing I really want to do that we haven't done yet is tour. We have not played outside of the Seattle area at all. We played Olympia once. So I would really love to be on the road and just see what that feels like. I feel like touring looks so fun. I know Ethan's gonna be driving the van. Me and Yaz are gonna be in the back seat, just like a bunch of rowdy kids.
Treads harder than you do. My friends never liked you. And your stupid tattoos. Ew! This lady's up at 2 p.m. Time to go change his diaper again. Whoa, your life's so rough. Did I stroke your ego enough? Cry, piss, baby. Cry, piss, baby.
My mom is always like, we come from a line of rebellious women, horse riders with shotguns in the mountains of Iran, you know, like, I think I just have that rebelliousness instilled in me. Performing music was something that there was a lot of tension surrounding. Parents probably don't want their kids playing in bars, but also I was in like the suburbs in the middle of nowhere, so it was like weird that I was doing that. And so I'm kind of like, no, I want to prove you guys wrong. Like I can still, you know, pay my rent and like be healthy and also like make music that makes me happy, and like I get to hang out with my friends.
Gotta go. Constraints close. Got some cash to blow. Protection plan. No way, man. I won't join your stupid band. Trap at Guitar Center. Attack at Guitar Center.
All three of us have a favorite music store, trading musician, that is no longer here, unfortunately. It was closed down.
We needed to go buy a bass amp. So we went to Guitar Center because Trading Musician was closed. And we just had this really terrible experience there.
You kind of get talked down to, they don't believe you. Like we went and Nicole was so mad. She like put together like this little song. And I was like, this is good. Like this should be like a song. All the lyrics are literally things that have happened to us at the Guitar Center.
Now like anytime we go to Guitar Center, I'm like really shy. So I'm always like whispering in Yaz's ear. I'm like, can you ask them where the tuners are?
Attack at Guitar Center.
Thanks for watching. To find out more about our bands, go to bandinseattle.com. Special thanks to the Central Saloon.